This is Gaston Castellanos with a Channel 3 News Update. This standing ovation at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Garden Grove is for 3 intrepid doctors turned mountain climbers who scaled Africa's Mount Kilimanjaro's 19,000-foot height. During the week-long journey, Jessica Lazar suffered from severe altitude sickness.
Would I do it again? If you'd asked me that a week after I got back, I would have really hesitated. At this point, absolutely, I would do it again.
Lazar, doctors BENZA and Robert France made the trip with other team members and guides to bring awareness to pulmonary hypertension, a deadly, often misdiagnosed disease that affects the blood supply to the lungs.
On the mountain, I learned that our patients feel short of breath by tying their shoes, by having a conversation. And it's not just breathlessness, it's fatigue, it's exhaustion and dizziness. And it's something that you experience all the time.
Yvette Britton knows the symptoms all too well. She was diagnosed with pulmonary hypertension 5 years ago.
I struggle. You know, some days I don't struggle as much, and other days I don't get up at all.
The Pulmonary Hypertension Association is the leading advocacy group for PH patients and their families. The 3-day conference at the Hyatt in the world-famous International West Resort is the largest gathering of caregivers and medical professionals treating the disease.
The research that comes at meetings like this spawn new discoveries that bring us closer and closer to developing a cure.
There is no cure to date, but advances in treating the disease show how important fundraising is for research.
Truly, Congress is what we need to help get a cure. We need the money from the government to get that ball really going in the right direction.
While the effort continues to get federal funds for research, patients wage tough struggles to survive. National Board of Trustees Chairman Carl Hicks watched his daughter Megan lose her fight with pulmonary hypertension after a 13-year battle.
But she never ever quit. She fought. She fought and she fought. And finally, on the 30th of January of '09 last year, she passed. We're all in the room with her.
Patients like Megan Hicks and many in the audience at the conference aren't giving up. Many need to carry oxygen or pumps that provide life-saving medication 24/7. For Yvette Britton, there is still too much left to do.
When I was first diagnosed, my daughter-in-law was pregnant with my grandson. And I didn't think I'd live long enough to see him be born. And then when I saw him be born, I thought that I wouldn't live long enough for him to remember me. He turned 5 last week. Well, actually, he turned 5 this week.
And the doctors who climb Mount Kilimanjaro have much to do as well. They say that's one of the lessons they learned on the mountain.
It did help us to understand even better how brave they are and what they're facing, and renewed our commitment to doing everything we can in our power to solve this problem of pulmonary hypertension.
This is Gaston Castellanos with a Channel 3 News Update.